I Respect Your Opinion podcast. I'm your host, Quay. Here with a few of my friends. You want to start where you go down the line?
AJ, this nigga want to switch it up.
Wait.
I had an eventful week. Well, it's been a couple weeks, right? It's been a couple weeks.
Actually, yeah. We were gone for 2 weeks.
We,
To y'all.
Kind of.
we had a lot of stuff. We were about to pod on, what was it, Sunday, and then right after that, we have an unreleased episode. But
It would never get released.
So, man, what is the quotes on unreleased?
Yeah.
I don't know. We have that's the hell we're gonna see the light today, but
It should. One day.
one day, look,
It'd be a little blooper reel.
TBT.
But, yeah. So we had a lot of things happening in between that. It seemed like right after the pod, it seemed like a lot of things just started happening. You know what I mean? Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez together, the Washington Redskins, sexual, you know what I mean? Sexual harassment allegations. Kanye saying nonsense, Trump supporting Goya, all kinds of crazy shit started happening like right after we potted. So it was like it was like a blessing in disguise that we won't use that one and just go ahead with with all the information we got.
Yeah, because you was like damn about to cry when we wasn't about to put this shit out.
Yeah, I just be trying to be
Consistent.
Consistent.
Personal going on in these last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Quay got out there and ran with me.
I ran again, man. I did it.
I did it. I've been running around.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. We went yesterday.
He be out there with all the energy in the world.
Let me ask you though, because you've been the one with all the excuses and everything. So how did you get out there?
Those wasn't excuses. The old lady was off from work, and usually I got the kids in the morning, so that's why I couldn't go. I was always telling y'all, I was like, if you notice, every time I was saying it, I was saying, man, I'm serious. It's not excuses. I just can't find the time to go. So the old lady was home. I was like, I jumped up out of bed, 7-something, and jumped out there, man. I ain't damn near brushed my teeth or nothing. I just went out there and ran with it.
Oh, okay.
You had to
Brush your teeth next time, man.
This nigga was acting like he was 13. We running. We getting past stop signs. He jumping up and tapping the stop signs and shit. I'm like, yo, what's up? Bitch? Like, relax, dog. We still got a couple miles to go. But yeah, he was out there pushing through that shit. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I was just having a good time, man. It felt good to exercise my legs, man, a little bit. Get active, because I know it's going to be really important, man.
Yeah, but we ain't even,
Staying active.
And last week, everybody but D-Wade.
Right.
Dre ran last week, too.
Yeah, I came out there.
Even Joel was out there.
Yeah, like 5 miles.
I was about to go. I ain't going to talk about nobody else. I didn't run. That's the end of that.
Who we run from?
My fault.
Finley, DeBro, now.
I did get back on the bike though, so I wasn't out there with y'all.
Yeah, your bike.
My bike's still sitting in the same spot from last week.
You thinking about getting another one and just keeping the other one? Or?
No, I am, yo. But then again, if I could sell it and get some bread off of it,
Can you sell it back to the store?
Too many questions.
We'll discuss that off camera.
No, we can discuss that now.
150.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Ain't nothing but a little 3-teamer.
Yeah, but the other joint's like $400, so I mean,
Thursday.
the other joint's like $400, so I'm gonna go try to get one of them.
Are you gonna sell your joint on Facebook Marketplace, or are you gonna try to sell? Can you sell it back to the store? You gonna try to deal? Let's sell the deal, right?
Sell it to the IRYO podcast.
Alright, so that's already
I
basically
don't know why you would buy it off me. I just told you that you shouldn't buy one like that. And you want to buy it
It's
off
cool,
me.
bro. It's cool.
Like the
Just
challenge.
know I ain't no janky nigga. Like I ain't.
Let me try
even
Willie
janky
that shit
service.
real quick. I'm gonna Willie it up the block.
I don't worry about speed, man. Like you gotta pedal, like you gotta work.
I mean, you say that until you.
I gotta see this nigga bike. He might have a Harley Davidson bike.
He gonna have a joint with the bars on the handlebars that go up. You can hold both of them.
The go up.
The joints that go.
He be leaning all the way down.
The bike look cool as shit. You just gotta work on that motherfucker.
And it's
I
heavy.
see.
Be out here doing miles and cruising. That ain't the bike for it, man. I ended up taking a flight though the other day. I was went down Charlotte.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was my first flight.
You been in quarantine, so we all at risk.
Nah, I did.
Was that like an hour flight?
Huh?
hour. Yeah, like an hour.
Yeah, I'm about to say like it's
real quick.
yeah, that's what's up.
You enjoyed yourself though?
Huh? Yeah, I had a good time. I was with my fans and my siblings. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a good time. The Civ. I mean, you fucked me up when you said Jersey that one time. And you said it like it was so cool though.
No, I said it like it was common, which it is.
Which is neither.
It
Actually,
is common.
It's
Y'all
not
ever heard of
more
Jersey
common.
in the world?
No,
Jersey.
that word no.
It's like jorts.
That's a word.
Jorts.
But everything is cool though. Everybody I at least talked to, I told them I was in the flight or I was going out of town. It was asking me how the airport was, but it's
That's what I want to know.
super regular, yo. The only thing is you wearing a mask. That's it, yo.
I wore a mask to the gym today. That shit was different.
No, I ain't trying to do that. I saw you on your story. Or no, not your story.
I sent it in the chat,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first time back in the
You was
gym.
on the treadmill with a
Yeah,
mask on.
All gyms officially
I had
open
to do
tomorrow,
it.
right? All gyms
It wasn't
officially
bad,
open tomorrow, I think.
And you know I hate them fucking masks, but it was.
I think it also just depends on the mask too. So I got one mask that's one material that's pretty light, then another one that I
You know, you freak. You might have
time.
like a velvet mask,
I got no
silk mask, all that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Zorro.
That's one thing I'm not going to do though.
But that mask cover your eyes, yeah.
The hard Kelly
He's
Jones.
on that joke.
Pied Piper.
That's the motivation ever, yo. That fucking mask.
Yo, the Ninja Turtles.
Right.
But no, I ain't doing no designer Jones. I don't even want to wear the mask, let alone want to coordinate the mushroom mask, mushroom belt.
People ain't playing with that shit.
You know, they dripping their masks for
He
sure.
definitely
That's funny
is.
as shit.
He definitely dripping the mask now.
They on some extra shit. I ain't with it like coordinate. That's like matching too much. Like the old heads that go to the NA meetings, they be matching head to toe. And they had some sandals. They had a hat, a bucket, the whole set off the stand. Looking like they did Stanley. But
Stanley.
fucking and then some sandals. I see them old heads. I used to live across the street from the
They
church.
be trying to cook my sandals, dog, man.
I don't cook your sandals, bro.
No, not sure in particular, but I had my pick from
Yesterday?
from yesterday.
He was on the grill.
I was why everybody keeps saying
I
No, they was on the
They
grill.
got the grill joint. The grill joint is the Toby covered, man.
No, you definitely was making ribs in them.
Nah,
He said the grill
nah,
joint
look like
Toby
ribs,
covered.
though.
So the grill one got that X that went down the middle.
You know what I'm talking about.
They said this nigga had some barbecue ribs on
And all head.
You cook the food and then you sandwich.
Hold on. You know what I'm
This
talking about,
nigga
though.
was
You know
up.
what I'm talking about, though. Man, like, the
Yeah, they got that little band right down the
Right,
middle
when
of
you
the
cup
joint.
it, that shit save you from the barbecue sauce that drip on. So like if you do construction, the top guy wears steel toe boots or something like that,
I
right?
wear boots, not steel toe.
Well, either way, you gotta wear boots. You gotta make sure you cover your shit, right? So-
But by the book, you gotta wear steel too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're right. So I think the cover sandals is for if a rib,
Barbecue sauce.
barbecue sauce or a rib drip down, that's gonna cover your toes. You got some
Yeah, man, that makes sense, man.
toes out is stylish, and if you got the Jones over, then you work. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, man.
That's how
It could
look
make
at it,
sense.
man.
What y'all think?
That's,
What think about that
Either
dude?
way,
I
my
guess.
sandal game is going up.
that's grill etiquette 101 from D-Wade.
Listen,
That's on the grill with D-Wade.
my
On the
sandal
grill.
game is going up. That's what I'm saying, man. Stock up.
D-Wade's grilled that.
The stock is always up.
Stock is always up.
How's your week been, Dre?
Productive. Work. That's it. I'm tired, man. Tired. I'm just trying to work through it. And, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel a little bit.
All right,
I'm
you
just
dramatic. You being
I'm just
dramatic.
gonna
man.
work through it,
So
man.
I can just see the light.
I do,
I'm just
man.
trying to be there.
I do.
Carry your
I do.
Carry it to me.
Yo,
He acting like things like he in dire straits and some shit like
Man,
that.
shit. Summer, dog. I'm used to turning up in the summertime. I ain't used to grinding like this in the summertime.
It's good. So that means
Right,
you
I
got
like
to
it.
Yeah.
Different.
This summer is
What's the benefit of it, though?
complete 360. But I'm definitely holding on to my monies right now.
Here we go.
That's a blessing.
We ain't gonna get too deep in that. We don't know what.
We We not. But you know, I think everybody is learning something probably from this whole pandemic that's going on. Either money management. I know money management that helped me a lot during the pandemic. Now, that probably helped everybody. So that's like my main thing from it. It's like you can save that money. When you see that money that you saving, you can actually put it towards things that you need to get done, you want to get done. So that's basically how I've been these past couple months. Yeah, that's how I've been these past couple months, and I'm just gonna try to continue to do it.
You've seen people when COVID had started, quarantine was going on, that was saying, man, if you don't come out this and you don't, start a business or do this and that, by the time quarantine over, you kind of wasted time. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I think for sure you definitely should come out of COVID and quarantine with a positive. Whether that's you just mentally taking a break, you ain't got to start a business, but you know what I mean. Right. The time that you need to yourself, if that was important to you that you never got around to, at least do that. And then for the other people that have started businesses or thought of something that they wanted to do, that's good too. But I definitely think you should come out of quarantine with a positive.
Some way, being better coming out of it. You had nothing but time. Not to say I'm judging anybody, but this is. I know for us in this podcast, this was like one of the things that came out of that bunch of time that we had. Extra time. Got the juices flowing again. Pause.
And now we on episode 11.
Now we're on episode 11. So everybody should have been taking this time. Look, you do what you want with your time, but I think everybody should have came out of this.
Improved at something.
Yeah, language, anything. Knowing how to do karate, anything. Like, I don't know.
Karate.
Level up to a blue belt or something. This time. No, but I don't know. I'm glad that we did something. So I'm thankful for y'all. I ain't gonna get too mushy, but I'm thankful for y'all that we here.
What's up? What we talking about?
Here he goes.
He there. Shut me down, yo. All right, man. I'm gonna keep it emotional. Get all my emotions out before we get into the bid-worthy shit. I want to give a quick rest in peace to John Lewis, U.S. Representative in Georgia.
Yes.
To a Phillies own Michi Ho. Everybody knew him on Instagram as Mr. Thousand Jobs. You catch him, being your mailman or working in supermarket or PPA, all kinds of shit. So rest in peace to him. That's crazy out here, man. Another one is kind of personal to me. One of my boys that I knew growing up, from Logan, Schwab. I want to give a quick shout out to him too.
I know we said John Lewis, but John Lewis, U.S. Representative
in Georgia. Yeah.
Exactly. So make sure we.
Well, and everybody knows that he was part of the civil rights movement. He marched with.
You'd be surprised who would.
Martin Luther King.
One of the Big Six.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to those guys and maybe rest in peace. Prayers to their family.
Love us shout out when we do the young lady that was pregnant and got shot down North Philly.
Oh yeah.
She was 4 months pregnant.
I know her last name was Davis, right?
Shania Davis.
Shania, is it? I want to get her name right.
I'm not sure of her name.
I think her name is Shania Davis, but
rest in peace to her. That's a very
to
tragic
their
situation. Like that shit is just bullshit. Like this gun violence is getting out of hand in this city. Like it's been like that for a long time, but it seems like it's getting worse and worse. Like people getting shot sitting in cars, females getting shot, kids getting shot. Like something gotta give. Like
I think it's always crazy. It can happen to anybody, but I'm thankful. Like us, we never been into nothing that would like immediately bring something like that on us. You know what I mean? So like I don't sit and like worry about y'all getting into something. Like it's unfortunate though, always to hear something like that on the news, but I'll never for a second first think like, damn, I need to hit my homies up real quick to see if they good. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was Shalia Davis.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what's up.
not listening to Juice WRLD Drew?
I actually liked it.
I actually like Juice
Yeah,
WRLD.
I actually
I
like
think you might like Juice
Yeah.
WRLD, man.
I like.
I think you would like it, D.
Yeah,
I think that's
you
more
like
your speed.
You heard a couple tracks when he was here, and he was just like,
No. Oh, you did?
yeah. This ain't me.
Oh, all right. I like his music though.
I like this album, surprisingly. I ain't really like all that. Did we talk about Pop Smoke shit already?
We did, and I actually
Well,
want to make an amendment.
What was that indiscretion?
Yeah, I think that was an indiscretion.
Was it? No,
I can't see that.
Yeah.
What was indiscretion?
That was in the Lost Files.
It's in the lost spot, yeah.
Well, go ahead, make it a minute.
Well, initially I just couldn't listen to Pop Smoke Jump because I assumed that it was gonna be, just another long song.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be, the song sounds different, and I like a lot of the songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was surprised that I liked it like that. Initially, I had no
I'm gonna give it
interest
another
in
listen.
it. Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
we
give
should.
it another listen.
Listen
Might
to
change it.
ignorant levels.
Excuse me.
What the fuck was that?
Big world, man.
Kenny Chesney.
AJ, you say you got to give it a car run.
Yeah, I turned that shit up. You gotta turn that shit real loud. Yeah, I liked it more than I thought I was going to like it. Of course, like you said, I'm used to all that shit sounding the same.
Right.
Even that shit growing on me. Like,
I think the people who really, really like it though are just House Smoke fans, and I think some of it has to do with him being deceased.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, like all them cells that he got and everything. Everything gets spiked up when you deceased.
But
I mean, to
For
me,
whatever reason.
Pop Smoke, I'm still not going to listen to Pop Smoke. I had to listen to it. We had a rinser in the studio, and that was their choice. I listened to the whole album basically that day. But it was one or two songs that was alright, that was kind of catchy that I caught myself, bobbing my head to.
Was it the one? Was the 50 Cent remake one?
50 Cent remake one, yeah, I think that was.
I like that genre.
That's the one I like. Yeah.
I like that genre.
That was a catchy one, but I'm not going to say. I'm probably not going to run that back on my own.
50 Cent, Many Men. Many Men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what else came out? Drake put out 2 new songs.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
DJ
You like
Khaled.
any one of them?
I don't like neither one of them, man.
I like Popstar.
I feel
I
like
like
they both got that-
Popstar. I actually like Grease too. It's starting to grow on me. It sounds like it's just be a weekend song, but it's kind of grown on me the more I listen to it.
Just a big weekend.
A lot of Drake songs have grown on me after
You
a
like the
while.
weekend? You saying you a weekend fan?
Oh, Drake.
Joe, you a weekend fan? You like the
Yeah,
Weeknd?
yeah. I like the weekend. Yeah.
I like that. I like the weekend too. I like his early music.
I can't stand too much weekend either, though.
I can't do it too much. I like them in doses.
I feel like they have honest music, and that's kind of like one of the things why I like about Drake. I just feel like they got like honest music where they like put their feelings or put everything out there, like
Right.
things that you can kind of relate to. People ain't gonna usually have the heart to talk about certain things, but I feel like Weeknd talk about drug use and all that kind of stuff. Well, I know Future do too, but to me it's different. You know what I mean? Just do their music the way they talking.
Technically, it was a DJ Khaled song.
DJ Khaled, man, he got.
I don't know what makes it a DJ Khaled song. DJ Khaled has no lyrics on this shit. I mean, he probably production,
Yeah.
but
I think he bring the combinations of the artists together, like that we hear in the song. So
But them
it's
two
like
tracks
arranging.
will probably be on his album, his next album. Then them two tracks be
Yeah.
on Drake album.
I ain't really too keen on either of them.
Well, at least
Maybe
that was
will.
that was one Canadian that was being good, but this other Canadian was being bad this weekend.
Hey,
Yeah.
Would you happen to be talking about Tory Lanez?
He was being bad.
What happened, man? Tell us about it. What happened?
Who
was he with?
I think he shot Megan.
He shot Megan.
Oh, we gotta be responsible, man. We don't know yet, but it's not all.
Allegedly.
Right.
It's not looking good.
Right.
Allegedly.
It's alleged, but you can explain like the whole situation. But this shit is crazy. Like this, 2020 is some wild shit.
first, wait. The funniest meme out of John was him on Mini-Me's body holding a gun.
Y'all see the drone? That nigga was rapping
In the studio, and he stood
Oh,
up, and he was the same height when he was sitting down.
Yeah, where is it?
I don't know where this
It's right here.
But yeah, man. They was at a party, right? At
Kylie Jenner's.
That was professional. That was her party?
Yeah, Kylie Jenner had like a pool party or something.
Fuck it, it's our shit.
Right.
Professional. Like, hey,
It was
where's the idiot?
It was
Oh,
a pool party. I don't even know how you get to that point, man. Like they was on live together. They was having a good time in the pool, and then you see video of him laying face down on the ground and Meg getting out the car,
Making backpedaling.
Yeah,
limping and shit.
You actually see like the blood.
That shit, she was like getting on the car backing up and shit.
Yeah.
I'm on. Then the cops make her like bust it open or some shit, basically.
I mean,
They like open their legs.
that would have been crazy.
Well,
Yo, they saying, you know, the reports are saying that Tory Lanez shot her. Huh? Like we all think that he shot her, but do we think he shot her on purpose?
I want to believe a nigga that make the chicks take and shoot.
I want to say he just let a shot off and he's like,
but why?
I want to say he didn't do it on purpose. I don't.
yeah.
I'm starting to think he did it on purpose.
Oh,
Yo, they saying, I'm looking at this headline right now saying Tory Lanez allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot after getting into a dispute. So did he reenact
So
fucking
they
Harlem Nights?
so they're
What I was
really
about to say, son. Oh, there it is, quick. Shoot me in my pinky toe. There it is, quick. I shoot that motherfucker off. Yeah, Tory Lanez.
Tory's better off just sticking to quarantine radio, man.
Tory Lanez wanted to be quick so bad.
No, but listen, like honestly though, what if he really shot Megan Thee Stallion? Like, just think about it.
Yo, he did it on purpose, dog. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy, like, yo, like, he's a popping artist right now. She's one of the most popping female artists. Like,
Please don't say
you
shit.
shot her.
Please say it wasn't him.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you, I can't, I'm just.
I just think it's just even more wild because again they were on live together hours before,
Yeah.
like having a good time.
And he thought he was gonna hit it that time.
Probably.
And then as soon as she like, nah,
That's what that Clay.
he definitely climbed his little short ass.
That's what that Clay Soul do after a while, man.
Right?
Tory was on some.
Turn to demon town.
He was really lit.
He was on demon.
Cops
He is
think,
crazy.
cops from this from TMZ. Cops think Megan Thee Stallion was attacked. She says she's traumatized.
What didn't the girl have to say something?
Fuck that though. So you think he was attacked? If they was in the same car together, so did he shoot her in the car? Or did he shoot her?
Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
I
I got you. Tory Lanez allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion while she was trying to leave vehicle.
Oh shit.
He cracking the fuck up.
So when she was getting out, he popped her in the foot.
Damn, what's wrong with him?
Yo, what's crazy was quarantine radio and his mixtape came out. He was at the top. Like during the whole quarantine, everybody was looking forward
She
to
was a
Tory
guest
Lanez.
on
Wow.
quarantine radio.
Exactly. And that's what probably sparked their little whatever they had going on.
Yo,
What he thought was going on.
Well, what he thought was gonna happen.
Shot her in the foot that was still in the car when she was getting out.
That's some bitch ass shit though. If he shot her for like, no, it's some bitch ass shit that he shot her. Period.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't no like.
Just wanna give a serious scenario.
Like, that's crazy, dog. Like,
All right. Well, Tory Lanez.
But what if like
This is like the year.
So
what if he hit already and then she ain't like it, so he tried to hit again and she was like, no.
What the niggas say?
And she probably already put it on him. Like for him to act that crazy if she had to put it on him already.
Or he ain't get that load off, man. He backed up, and that'll make you do some crazy shit. Got all that testosterone built up.
that's a crazy entanglement.
I don't know, dog.
That's a fucking crazy ass.
Entanglement. August and
Well, why did he do it? I mean, let's go down the road. Why did he do it, Jack?
Why do what?
Why did Tory shoot that?
Why did Tory allegedly shoot Meg?
Why did he shoot her?
You gonna take the allegedly out?
I'll be irresponsible. I'll be irresponsible report right here. Why did he shoot her?
I mean, what? Like I said, I think I don't know, man. I think she just turned him down, and that Clay Azul was in the system.
He was probably trying to remake one of her songs, and she
She said no.
She shot her.
That's all you do is make remakes.
She stopped her hot girl summer.
Right, he tried to do that.
Put a pause to the hot
Like,
girl
oh,
summer.
nigga, that just came out. How the fuck you gonna do that already? Like chill, homie. And she probably was talking down to him because he's short, nigga.
damn, she was
Well,
definitely
it's-
bitch,
sure.
I know you can't do
Oh,
that
they
shit.
just came out.
She probably doinked him.
Right, you know,
Like, you know how you doink somebody when they
She probably doinked Tory, like she doinked Tory like fucking Ghost doinked Tasha. No nigga,
Legendary.
you little ass nigga.
he probably couldn't take it, man. Damn, Tory.
I just pray that wasn't the case. I hope it's like a misunderstanding.
But if it is,
That's fucking crazy.
if it is, the memes is crazy, boy. He done.
I hope she gonna be able to make money and stuff like that. I know, hopefully she turn out to be the same. She ain't got no lip or nothing. She got a lip. She ain't gonna be making style no more. She gonna be make the wounded.
Make the wounded.
Shut up. Yo, she had some good
You get it like a wounded horse.
Yeah, she had good knees, man.
Like, she can't twerk with like no gauze on her foot. Like she gotta let that shit off.
She gotta wear a boot. Damn.
Or ace bandage or something. Shoot on.
And she real though. She be out there with the boot like performing.
A bodysuit and a boot. She can, like,
Some icy hot and an ace bandage.
The metric. Oh, she got to get the boot hooked up.
like Rob Van Dam. A bodysuit and a big ass boot.
Damn, this is
man.
a nut situation, yo.
Y'all
Like,
niggas
why would
crazy.
you shoot her, yo?
Y'all niggas crazy.
Oh, man.
Alright, but yeah.
I know what the fuck it is.
Give up soon, man.
We love you, man.
Tory,
We love you,
Dying
man.
slow, Tory.
damn.
Jesus. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Alright, well, anyway, man. Let's get crazier.
Let's
Let's get crazier. The Kanye crazy ass. I hate
Yo,
Kanye.
Kanye is legit thrown off, yo.
I hate Kanye, yo.
I just hate that every time he do some shit, like you can tell there's something coming, and now he's dropping an album.
Isn't that how it is for everybody?
No,
Or
but
he-
his is blatant. Like
He dropping an album?
Yeah, he be quiet as
Ain't
shit.
that what August just did?
Let's stay on EA real
Alright,
quick.
we'll get the August.
My bad, go ahead, though. That's what everybody do.
No, I feel you, but that shit is just corny. Like Kanye do it every single time. Like he switches stance every time.
Oh, but he got back in. He's supposed to be having something today.
Got back what? Got back what?
The presidential
The
race.
presidential race.
Oklahoma.
Does he run for president?
South
They
Carolina.
said his name was on the ballot.
Oklahoma or South Carolina?
South Carolina is where you start this candidate.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
He gonna have 500 votes.
So yesterday the report came out that he dropped out, and today he's supposed to be starting his
I saw that.
campaign.
What if he get all the white people free Yeezys?
What the fuck they gonna do to Yeezys?
I don't know, but they don't vote for him.
Motherfucker, they not.
Why?
They gonna take the easiest
We're
stuff.
the only ones that care about the drip, dog.
No, I be seeing a lot of Chinese niggas dripping.
Can y'all imagine the United States of America president, Kanye West? Like that don't even.
I mean, could you imagine the United States president being Donald
Donald
Trump?
Trump.
But that tell you what we can do.
Kinda. You do have a point.
He said, well, you got a point there.
Kinda.
Before that, you
Before that, when I first
That's what I'm
found out
saying.
that Donald Trump was running for president, yeah, it's always
Brush
a
it
chance.
off.
He always he always had people on his side.
there was nowhere that I thought Donald Trump would
I
be.
didn't think he was
I didn't think he was going to
There
win,
people
but
think
it
it
was
was a joke.
I
Yeah.
had a
I don't even think
possibility
he thought
of
he was
him
gonna win.
If you
winning.
want to say that, then there's a possibility of Kanye winning.
It is, yo.
Kanye not winning nothing.
Alright, shit.
It's possible.
Kanye is wasting his time, yo. He's that shit crazy.
Is he still a Republican?
I don't know. I know he had that little ass red hat on.
That's red. Look at like, oh, what's that?
Roscoe. He had the little
Look at
Roscoe
Roscoe.
joint off Martin. Like, one of them joints.
Captain Salad.
Yeah. Kanye crazy, man. I don't know, yo. I don't know.
I don't understand how
He said it a couple years ago. He said he was going to run for president a couple years ago. And, I mean,
That's good. Look, I don't want to give you too much energy on that. He don't talk. You know what I mean?
yeah, like
He only talk when he about to put something out or sell something.
but then like you know he got to be on his medication when he
Right.
talk. Like he can't talk without his medication.
So he can't be the
He
president.
going to be canceled.
In all seriousness, I don't know what Kanye could do for our country to better it. That's just my.
That's
Right.
yeah. That's pinpoint.
Please tell me y'all saw the fucking Ivanka Trump and Donald Trump
Supporting Goya.
That
No, I didn't see
that
that.
was very weird.
Oh my god, man, that picture is.
He had all them Goya products on his
Right, like that. Look at that.
holding it up, smiling.
I'm
And Ivanka like.
I'm still not sure why they with that. Like I think I even read an article and I still wasn't.
I mean, apparently,
Donald Trump is a troll.
No, apparently, no.
He You trolls.
Apparently, the owner, the CEO, he's a big supporter of Trump. And so that's
Which a lot of CEOs are.
and that's what's crazy to a lot of people in the hood, because everybody in the hood uses their products. So they're like, damn, they feel conflicted. Like, I can't use Goya no more. They don't want to use Goya no more, but I use that song and fucking adobo. Y'all fuck with Goya? I like the rice, but damn, man.
I like the rice with them, man.
I know who don't fuck with them.
Right, them.
Like,
Right, they got-
Trump and Ivanka never use
She got black beans. She got black beans to her, like holding them up like she fucking like she on a commercial or something. I'm like, nah, they funny as shit.
Trump is out of pocket. You need it. Like, it's Trump, God forbid, man.
Who else on some bullshit?
Get a second term, yo.
Y'all think T.I. on some bullshit?
Who?
T.I.
Tia?
I do.
coming at 50 like that?
I do.
He coming right at 50.
lose the hoodie?
I was talking to my brother, man, over the weekend and shit, and he was like, his problem with T.I., like, he keep going back and forth. So it's like, you're not a gangster no more. You want to be politically correct, but then you get tied up into a lot of the social media stuff where it's like, you need to meet me here and all this, and like going back and forth with people on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just take like the Breonna Taylor situation that's going on right now. Like, everybody calling for the arrest of the officers that shot her, and T.I. is out here trying to get verses popping with fucking 50. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the people that the mayor of Atlanta had brought to a press conference along with Killer Mike. Like, where's your focus right now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
now where does
I agree on that part.
But where is the line
Canada.
where you can still have some entertainment? Like everything, do we all turn into robots now in this time? Is there no entertainment? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about that?
no, I don't think that was like his point. I'm talking about like my brother. I don't think that's his point. Like, as T.I. is, he still teeters that line of being like in the streets and then being like politically correct. Like, either you're going to be politically correct and you're going to be an example for what you're talking about, or you're not. That's what I think he was saying. I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Every time he get even with a little IG beef with somebody, you know, he going back and forth. And we talk about it amongst ourselves when we talk about like with Meek. I know with me personally, I'm just like, I don't know why Meek responds to a lot of these people when he's already on he's heading to an upper echelon where he wants to be at. You know what I'm saying? But every time something goes wrong, or not go wrong, but you know, it's something going on Twitter or IG, they coming at him like, he quick to respond to that. Like, you hang around Jay, you hang around Kraft. You talk about like billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're not as accessible as you used to be, and you shouldn't carry it like that. I feel like that makes you accessible when you respond to every little thing. That's my position.
All right. When I was going to respond, I was just literally going to talk about the music.
Yeah, that threw me up.
I think he'd be 50 in the verses. I get what you're saying, though. But I got him being 50 in the verses. But I feel what you're saying, but I don't even go there.
I got you.
About that.
I gotta be inclusive.
I
I
gotta
got
be
closer
inclusive.
than what people thinking.
People, this was
Like, people thinking like T.I. just gonna watch 50.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the total opposite.
No, not you, but I mean, I see it on social media. Like,
I'm saying the total
they
opposite.
saying
on
like
social
T.I.
media.
hands down is going like smash 50, and I'm like, yo,
I heard it. I seen some.
50 got bangers.
I
Is
seen
it going to happen?
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to
I
happen.
hope it happens.
T.I. fishing too much.
50 Cent got 21 questions in the club. Like, these are the ones I think that he would have to play in the 20s.
50 got a lot of
21
dark music. Man.
questions.
He got a lot of dark music, man, that people don't really know about.
In the club, many
So
men
50?
hate it or love it. PIMP. The intro. You know what I mean?
What's that, 6 7?
Yeah, hold up. Maybe,
I think T.I. watched it.
yeah, What Up Gangsta?
Okay.
T.I. watched
In
it
the
when
club.
he
Did I
raised
say
his
in the
stuff.
club?
Hey,
Look,
you
look, look, you just wait. Wangsta.
Okay, that they great.
Window Shop. He's a dead. He's crazy. Nice. All right, you know what I'm saying? Hustler's Ambition.
All right.
That's a good
You want to know what T I got?
I get money.
You want to know what T I got now?
He didn't love it. He didn't love it. Go.
Have that drum.
Hey, T I got
That was
ASAP.
hot. That was good drum.
T I got ASAP. Bring them out. What you know about that?
Rubber band man.
Big shit popping. Why you want to do that? You don't know me. About the money with young.
These all ones you saying that he has to play. He should play.
If they gonna do a hit.
If they gonna do
do
hit
one
for
this-
hit,
I ain't
if they gonna do hit for hit,
Whatever
yeah.
you like, live your life with Rihanna. He got feature wise. He got I'm Illy. Nah, that's not a feature, but you remember that John from Paper Trail, right?
He can't play that though.
Yeah.
That's like a street track.
Yeah.
Though.
He can't play that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't win with
If
that.
50 playing a street,
Yeah.
if 50 playing them street,
If
50
he
got a
playing
lot of
street, if
them
he playing street John,
50
that's
gonna bring out
not
some
beating.
unit drums.
That's not beating in the
He
mini
gonna
man
bring
and
out
like
some
that.
mixtape
Not
drums.
They don't gotta beat Mini Men though. That's just a song he can use. He got the drums. He got Hurt with Busta and Alpha Mega. He got Front Back, Motivation.
That's the one you gotta play.
Living
Yeah.
Sky with Jaden.
Front back,
Got
Side.
Top Back.
top
Like
back for sure.
crazy. He got a bunch of shit.
Top back for sure.
24s. Let's Get Away. Rubber Band Man. I'm Serious.
I'll be interested to seeing it.
He
I'll
got
be
Rafe that
interested to
just
seeing
came
it.
out
Like,
with
let's-
Gotti recently.
Let's
That's
see
a
it.
banger.
Let's make it. I mean, not
I
let's
don't
make
think
it.
do it.
Let's
I
see.
don't think he's gonna do it.
I don't think they is even 50 just 50 laughed at it.
Let's talk about the battle that's going to happen.
Which one is that? What's the one that's gonna happen?
though. DMX and Snoop
Yeah.
on Wednesday. That's gonna be a good one.
Who y'all got?
I got X.
I got Snoop.
I got.
I mean, let's do it. Let's look down
They
the catalog.
both got timeless classics.
Look down the
man.
catalog.
I don't want to do that. I just want to go up top because I want to. It's about
Oh,
that.
you don't want that.
Yeah,
But you know what? It's
Apple
too.
released a playlist too.
It's too like
a cheat sheet. What they think they could. They
Snoop
four.
got real radio-ish though, so it's like it's kind of hard to really compare them to.
yeah. I think
Because
that
X-
aggressive shit.
X
gonna win.
always been and I feel the same way. I feel like
I might be falling into the same trap that I did when we was talking about Fab, because I felt like Fab had more stuff that was like more commercial and relatable to the people.
and I think
But
that's
Kiss kept giving you street, and stuck to that. But I don't know if DMX got 20 songs.
You snorted.
What?
That's all. Here we go. Come on.
Are you crazy?
All right, let's start
You
off.
got 20 songs that you like from DMX?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look,
Alright.
Rough Riders Anthem. That's definitely one.
Okay.
Stop being greedy.
Get at me, dog. Stop being greedy. How it's going down.
That's my jam.
That's 4 songs.
Yeah, that's my
Look,
jam.
D, that's
Yeah,
look, niggas done started something. That's 5 songs. That's just his first album.
Blackout.
That's just his first album.
That's fine.
Go to his second album. Blackout.
What was it called? Flesh of My Flesh.
It's the second album.
Blood.
It's the second
Yeah.
album.
Oh my
Ain't no
god.
way.
Slipping.
That's crazy.
No Love for Me with Drag On.
Slipping. Balls. Can't get
And then he
it.
got this album. I think this was probably like his best drawing. He got Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind.
Already up.
He got that.
Mhm.
Got What These Bitches Want From a Nigga with Cisco.
You hit it's getting
I'm at
it's
10.
getting to the end when you
I'm at
hit
10.
though.
No,
All right, go ahead.
We got Who We Be.
sure.
We Right Here.
I like that.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
I said,
You said that.
I already said that.
Alright.
So that's about 12. Alright, it is getting a little deep.
Money, power, respect. Yeah, we go features.
Features. We got Money
Money,
Cash
power,
Rules.
yeah, money,
Money
power,
Power
respect.
Respect.
The other joint on the
Get It On the Floor.
no, not that one.
That's a good
I know what you're talking about. That
But,
was the one.
but then again,
The joint on
Snoop gonna have to bring out.
12.
Hold on,
Snoop gonna have to bring out.
Because then you gotta go to the compilation joint, the Rough Riders compilation joint. Some X shit.
You got Rough Riders 1, 2,
Yeah, it
3,
does.
like
He got songs on there.
it's a lot of shit.
It's on. That was on DJ Clue.
See, I'm biased,
Songs on
but
there.
like, once he plays this in the battle, I'm biased, but once that shit come on, you know,
Right.
It's crazy.
You know, once this come on,
Niggas
once
done
this shit
started
come on,
something. Yo.
it's over. Like, I don't care what Snoop play, unless he play like nothing but a G thing, then I'm gonna have to put this away.
I just want to
Or
see
gin
it.
and juice, I'm gonna have to put this
I
away.
just want to see if
we
X
can
gonna be
go.
in his right mind on Wednesday.
Well, that's
Like that's gonna be a
I
whole
know, I
nother
don't want him to be in
situation.
you know, I want him to have his pit
24 hours to live. My bad.
Oh my
24 hours
God, I
to live,
forgot about
bro.
this shit.
Plenty
It's
of
gonna be hard. This might turn into like a Jada Fab joint, like with the hard shit, like
maybe.
with the hard records.
I like
He playing
Snoop. I like
beautiful.
Snoop.
I think it
I like Snoop. Snoop the man.
I don't know.
That's not
I think
Snoop, though,
I think
dog.
Beautiful should get played first because I don't know what he gonna counter for Beautiful. Fuck that.
That was my shit.
Right.
So he can play beautiful and
Exactly.
I had like
What I'm
two
saying
girls
is,
that
though,
they were-
Gin and juice for sure.
I mean, yeah, of course he gonna play.
Who am I?
Snoop got some shit though, man.
Snoop got a lot of shit.
Snoop do have a lot.
And I'm not even talking
No,
about
but
this,
it's
like the
deep, man.
commercial stuff, man. I'm just talking about even the early stuff.
Nigga, he gonna play Murder Was the Case.
But we talking,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ain't no
I'm talking
fun if
about
the
with all
homies
the
can't.
battles. It always depends on who's starting and how you want to follow up.
yeah, it's all about the counters. I think that battle on Wednesday really gonna be like the battle of the counters.
When
Like,
I met
it's
you,
gonna be like, oh, you
last
play
year,
this.
baby.
I'm gonna have to go to this now. Like, I think it's gonna be on that type of
You
shit.
like my balls.
It's gonna have to.
Why you gave me all the
Wait, man. Wait, Crip Walk, play.
I'm gonna drop my cards when I do it.
Drop my cards.
No, that's gonna be a good one though.
What Snoop can play is like some shit like sexual.
Oh, I know.
He can't.
Oh, yeah, nah. And you know how Snoop get. Snoop gonna come with the long sweet dicky on.
This nigga said when Snoop plays sensual seduction, he's gonna fuck his couch. I'm like, yo, that's some
Ew, what?
shit.
He can't play there. We
I
talk
don't
about
want
that
to hear
shit
that
too.
shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
But I think Snoop know that
They
though.
picked the wrong selection for some of these.
I don't like
dudes,
these two
bro.
together.
I don't really like it either. I don't really.
That's what I'm saying. Like the catalogs is different, but the catalogs is heavy.
They should have. They should
The
have.
catalogs is heavy. It's just different. So, like you said, it's all coming down to the counters. It's all coming down to the counters. Like if you play beautiful, like what X gonna play?
I was going down.
X bringing his dogs with him.
I was going down.
I think
I'm
Definitely
biased.
have one.
I think X and 50 would have been a
Definitely
good
have
one. DMX and 50
I
would have
think
been
that
good.
would have
X and 50.
I think that'd have been better.
Yeah,
I don't think
agree.
50 wouldn't do any of these battles.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think he do either. But
He want to act busy.
I want to see Jeezy in one of these drawings.
Yeah.
I need to see Jeezy in one of these battles.
Jeezy would have been good
Yeah.
against Fab.
I want to see Jeezy. T.I. talking all this 50 shit. You gotta claim King of the A. Like, is he just clearly over Jeezy?
I don't think he clearly over Ludacris. That'd have been a good one because they really had beef in it.
That wouldn't have been a good one.
I
I think that definitely would have been a good
Like
one.
he talking about King of the South.
They
Like,
had
like you
beef
gotta,
too.
him and Ross would have been a good one. Him and Jeezy would be a good one. Like
It would be a good one.
that's T.I. got a lot of other niggas he gotta go to, but what he was saying is his catalog.
I think Jeezy and Ross should do it. I mean, they cool now, so it's like, why not? I think they should do it now.
Gucci got to get in there.
I think it's hard for Gucci though.
I like Gucci, but I don't know.
You don't think
He
Gucci?
got 20 songs.
You don't think Gucci could go with
No.
Jeezy?
No.
Jeezy?
Nigga, put the
We
bird
did.
print on. Put the bird print on. Nigga.
He can smoke the shot.
One,
You say
two,
Jai smoke
one,
the shot?
two.
But Gucci got 20 bangers though.
Who gonna smoke Gucci?
He said Jeezy go smoke Gucci. What you think?
Yes. I think a good matchup for Gucci would be Yo Gotti.
He ain't gonna smoke him, but he gonna.
No, Jeezy is going to smoke Gucci Man in the versus battle. Are you crazy?
Yo Gotti and Gucci will be.
Yo Gotti and Gucci is the
Yo
one.
Gotti and Gucci.
That's a good one. Like,
I still want to see Dolphin 21.
I don't think nobody else. I think that's like the perfect
I
match.
still want to see Dolphin
Young
21.
Dolph, 21 Savage. They got
I don't know if a lot of people like the ignorant shit like
Ignorant.
that.
Yeah, we real ignorant when it comes to
Yeah,
music.
No, if they put that shit on there, it would have at least 300 something thousand.
Yeah.
It would be enough. Like enough
Then
people
it's
know
like
that.
we do our own things. Like we do our own little versus thing when we like on Zoom and all that. Like and like I really remember like that 21 and Dolph drum. Like that drum was really crazy. You know?
Y'all left a lot of shit off too,
like,
remember?
we left a lot off, but we played a lot of stuff that like y'all didn't even hear. Like,
Right,
like
we wasn't
yeah,
expecting.
like damn, what's this? Like this drum crazy.
I say that in my playlist, man. I listen to that shit all the time.
Yeah, like
I
that
listen
drum
to
was
that every
crazy.
day.
That was a good joke.
I would love to see that battle.
We could definitely do T.I. 50 if somebody's.
I would love to see another
Somebody's
female versus
not
another
fucking me.
female though.
You know,
Who done it?
I don't know. Dre ducking me,
Ducking you?
Coke ducking
I
me.
ain't done.
I know you ain't saying
I don't
nothing.
right.
You ducking me too.
You know I ain't done.
You ducking me.
No,
We had
all y'all be busy, man.
I don't be busy. I be
All y'all be busy.
I'm all every other week, but it's cool. We gonna do something and put it out there.
I would want to see two more
Which
females
ones
go
we
against
did?
each other though.
which ones we did?
Bad can't do
What
it.
females? That's the question. I don't know what females. But I was
like R&B or rap.
Either.
either.
I want some. Who we match up with Ashanti?
I would love to see. I would love to see.
I wouldn't even want to hear it.
Ashanti?
Keisha Cole. That's what I was thinking. Keisha Cole.
I wouldn't care about that too much. No, I would
All
love
right,
to see
look,
like
look,
Mariah.
look,
I would love to
look,
see
look.
like Mariah against
I
somebody,
think you're going versus crazy.
or Mary J against somebody.
Mary J would be funny.
Mary J was clearly clean, like probably everybody, but I would still want to see it.
That's why Nick Cannon got in trouble.
He got in trouble. He was being bad.
Y'all saw Nick Cannon get in trouble.
That shit corny. How
Nick
you
Cannon got
you just-
fired.
You just do
Yeah,
something.
no, that's in trouble.
Use your fucking.
That's in trouble. They ain't in trouble. I don't know what the fuck it is.
So what exactly did he? No. What did he do? I know he had. Then he said, "What's his name? Professor Griff or some shit."
Yes.
Did he get kicked out of Public Enemy?
What? You think you gonna ask me because I'm old? You gonna
Yes.
ask me the old?
Nigga, you listen to you.
I did listen to Public Enemy.
All right, so what the fuck? Like, why you acting like that was crazy?
That seemed pretty violent.
I just don't like y'all asking me stuff because I'm old. Like, I just don't like it. I
All
don't
right,
know.
so what you?
That's basically a roundabout saying.
I don't know. That shit be shit though. But what he do, yo? What Nick Cannon do?
He's just fucking saying the anti-Semitic marks about Jewish people.
And that's why he got fired.
Yeah.
On his podcast.
Do you not think he should have got fired for that, yo?
So look, on this podcast, we will not be saying any of that shit.
I don't
know who we gonna
I don't know what he
I feel like-
said. I don't know what he said.
But also,
but
I don't see why we would have why we would say it. But
Niggas, I don't feel like that.
What?
I'm not gonna go there.
Do we want to say it? What do you say? I can bring up the YouTube video.
I don't even want to talk that shit.
What? Cannon?
No, I'm saying I don't even want to like.
Get at it.
No, I don't even want to. I don't even want to accidentally say that shit. Because somebody might clip those out and cancel us.
Cancel us.
I'm cool.
I'm not even exactly. I don't even know what the hell he said, to be quite honest.
Basically,
Me neither.
I need to know what he did.
You say you don't need to know.
I know you put a lot of people on though. You put a lot of people on the back just from that show.
So
Just from
we
wilding
about
out.
to talk about it.
Well, Diddy wanted to come up with Vote TV.
Yeah, I see.
No,
that.
we We gotta like get into it. We can't just do that.
What?
We can't just fucking do that. We gotta
Right.
get into this.
August.
Oh, Quavo.
No.
I am looking at it.
No,
Oh, the Nick?
Quavo skilled us a little minute.
I'm like, God damn, what did he say again?
What did he say?
No, but
He
I
concurs. He
Yeah,
ain't got that down. What he said?
he called Jewish and white people. He like basically doubled down on things that Deshaun Jackson was saying before, and he was saying that white people and Jewish are the true.
Oh,
savages.
he said
He said
something about
true
like
savages.
true Hebrews. No, he called black people the true Hebrews. Or something.
No, that's what Deshaun Jackson said. I'm talking about what Nick Cannon was saying, that white people and Jewish people are the true savages. He said that about them.
Okay.
Yeah. So and actually, a lot of these studios and everything are fucking basically owned by Jewish people in Hollywood and all that in LA. So it's ran by Hollywood. So they probably that's why he off. I think Revolt pick him up or something. Did y'all see Revolt pick him up?
I don't think
Diddy offered it to him. He told him to come
We
home.
got ownership of that.
Maybe it don't have to be that. He could just.
But see, then he told him to come home.
Nobody can do it like him.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just change the name.
Right.
It don't matter. You can do whatever the fuck you want to.
And 50 trolled that too.
I'm
50
not.
trolled that too. He wanted Michael Blake's in the whole son.
But
It was called Out and Wild.
let me try to ask y'all this. Let me.
Yeah,
I
Professor.
don't know
Oh shit. This ain't professional day.
how to word it or whatnot, but do y'all have a problem with that? Y'all think it's an issue that he got fired for it? Let me ask that first.
I mean, it's tough because you see when people be saying like the racist shit and they get recorded, they get fired from their job. So it's like you gotta kind of keep the same energy and shit. But it's also like we at a point in time where it's like people can't make any mistakes now. Like, it's like
Everything is sensitive.
everything's so sudden. It's like all right, they said this, cancel it. Like he apologized, and now people are mad at him for apologizing.
You were moving more towards the point that I was about to make. That's why I asked, did y'all think it was wrong, though? Because us as black people, if we hear something like that, say for instance, it was somebody white that said something that we didn't agree with about black people or something like that, we are like at the gates calling on the internet, like, yo, cancel them already. Right. So it's just like
we can't be racist towards another.
You know what I mean? And sometimes I think we don't. Sometimes I think some of us don't feel that way. We still just feel like we're the minority, and a lot of times we may not it's just a context of maybe how we're saying it. And again, I don't really know exactly how Nick Cannon said it. You know what I'm saying? But
I could tell
to
you,
your point, it got to be the same type of playing field.
I got
this quote.
We gotta be responsible if I record it right.
He said he basically was saying, talking about the differences between pigment skins for black and white people and how they came to be. He said they have to rob, steal, rape, kill, and fight in order to survive. So these people who didn't have what we have, and when we say when I say we, I speak of the melanated people. They had to be savages. They had to be barbaric because they're in these Nordic mountains. They're in these rough torrential environments, so they're acting as animals. So they're the ones closer to animals. They're the ones that actually are the true savages. That's what he said. He said, so I say all that to say the context in which we speak of Jewish people, white people, Europeans, and Illuminati, they were doing that as survival tactics to stay on this planet.
Great. I'm glad you said that, because just the word fucking barbaric, I'm just thinking about that. Imagine somebody white describing a black person as barbaric.
Or a savage.
Barbaric and savage. Just imagine that shit. So,
but I think we have been categorized as that. Maybe that's where he's coming from. That's what he's saying. Actually using them.
I think that's exactly what
he was saying. Basically, white people was more barbaric and close to the animals.
I mean, you got Donald Trump. He called us savages. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said we savages.
Yeah, he went on to say that.
Meg said she was savages too.
So what's wrong with
I don't know. Said she was a savage too.
Right, so how
that's why she got shot in the foot.
Right. Oh, you a savage? I can't believe you. I still can't believe you shot her, yo. Yeah, man. That's what he said, man. Now everybody, a lot of people like Wild 'N Out too. I like it.
That shit is funny. Wild 'N Out is good, man.
I like Wild 'N Out.
That shit funny.
That shit funny.
Somebody gonna grab that.
It's not funny like for the whole everything. It's funny.
Somebody gonna grab Wild 'N Out quick.
That shit is funny though. On the late night biz,
it ain't gonna be
no, on the late night drawing, that drawing funny, dog.
You think they're gonna keep it going?
When I'm down there drunk and I turn Wild 'N Out with that 24/7 drawing too cool.
You can catch a couple
Cool.
bodies on Wild 'N Out.
I like drawing 24/7. Drawing the big.
You can laugh your way right to the bottom.
Bad chick, all of them
You
bad.
said right to the butts.
right to the box.
Oh.
That was funny.
Oh, man. When Wild 'N Out first started, it was funny to me because it wasn't as active. That's me though.
You come on,
Nah, I like
think
that.
nothing funny, man.
That's not true at all.
You don't never laugh, man.
You don't never laugh.
You like that Kanye meme. He smiling like.
He got real serious.
and shit.
I think we skipped over something though. So,
We did.
entanglement.
The word entanglement.
The word of 2020.
Who the fuck got entangled
I
now?
forgot, yeah, man, because we had that weekend between.
Yeah, that kind of messes up the lost files.
So we ain't talking about shit.
Yo, so Will, he looked fried to me. Let me give my takeaways real quick. Will looked fried on that jump.
No, my man
He looked
feelings
tired
hurt.
as shit.
That's what AJ.
He just posted something today, and he was like, me, and then he's like, 2020. I gotta see the video. That's
He also he just threw some shit on for this joint too. Like he had like a turquoise sweatshirt.
I think Will was
Jeans
probably
with no go.
yeah. I think he was probably in between like I
And
don't know.
Jordan 1 mids.
I think Jada should have been on it by herself and just spoke instead of like Will like being there.
I wanted to see Will just act like a straight nigga at that point.
Yeah, but you can
And
tell
never act like a
like
nigga.
but you can tell the conversation was had before they got on there. Like
Oh yeah.
it was weird.
Jada
It look
fuck
like-
me up. First of all, we keep saying entanglement is like the number one word.
That gotta be
It's the word of 2020, dog. And the number 2 word is estranglement. Because after that, I'm ready to choke somebody, dog.
She said we got into it. Nigga said a relationship. Like
Yeah,
like,
dog.
I wanted to say it was like bitch relationship.
Right.
Like come on, bitch.
Not that we support
Like,
that
fuck
word
you
on
mean.
the podcast.
Fuck you in I said extremely. Fuck you in entanglement. Like, it's like a relationship.
They called him Og.
Oh, like,
Don't be.
You brought Augie in here and
I'm not calling nigga by his nickname, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not shirting that shit, nothing. Like, that's just.
That's disrespectful.
Especially if you fuck.
I think Will was over it at that point. Like he was just.
Well, that's
He was
another
done.
thing. I think he said that when he was like in the chat that they had that conversation. Will wasn't prepared to have that conversation with the world when he woke up that day in August. Was what I'm saying, telling everybody about what had happened. So.
Life comes at you fast.
And I don't think Jada was ready. I don't think Jada was ready for that shit either. Like honestly.
Well, she prepared the red table and shit. So
Yeah, they definitely prepared that.
13 minutes.
That definitely was
I
prepared.
know, yo, you would think that it would be longer, and I get that, man. Like it's y'all business, but at the same time, you gonna call something like that so public and have a whole production of it, then just get that shit out. Like
Make it a half an hour show, man.
Y'all ain't saying nothing.
You want to do a show? Then do a show.
What is it?
She told Will to his face, I haven't felt this.
It's been so long. Damn.
How would y'all feel if y'all was Will? If y'all was in Will position, like
that's why he had on Jordan Miz.
Right.
That's why he had on Jordan
Miz.
Miz.
He know he ain't supposed to wear them Jones.
He's stronger than me.
he a lot stronger than me.
Don't listen. You might just cut me off.
He said he don't let him do anything. He said
I
he
don't
don't
even
want
wanna-
anything, man.
To sit there and listen to that shit.
No, Will know it's cheaper to keep it. He's smart. He's doing this thing. It don't even matter. He jumped right back on the jet and got out of it.
That ain't my man. They both got some bread, man.
Cheaper
But you don't want to lose.
cheaper
You don't want to
than
lose 30% of it.
Jada also,
Cheaper than keeper, yeah, but
Jada also
you willing
to
to
him
risk
doing
your
his
happiness
thing
over
too.
that? Right.
So Will definitely got his shit off.
Ask you a question. What if it was the opposite and Will was on the hook for everything? If you just switched the name.
Black men don't
I
cheat.
think Will.
Black men don't cheat.
So
So
the year of 2020 and the year of cancelment, Will would have got canceled.
He would be in deep shit with me.
yeah.
I'm talking about I think it would be potential charges and stuff coming. Like they would be trying to make.
First of all, let's
Let's get to that point.
Let's be honest though. Hold on. Let's be honest, yo. The way Jada and August, I seen the relationship, how it went down, like she took advantage of him.
Man, she called that shit healing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I need
Like,
to heal a lot now.
nah, but
It was sexual healing. It was sexual healing.
I get what you're saying, but she, like, again, you said that she was calling it healing. Like, she was at a point, she said she started a relationship. It was a friendship. She was trying to help him out, his mental or whatever. He came to them broken. That nigga left broken. Like, she got into a
Even
relationship.
more broken.
Right, she got a
What's the
relationship
age
that she
difference
didn't
between
want to be in a relationship
He was
with.
27 and she like 40.
I know what happened.
No. But this was like years.
Like
There's
4
only
years
one
ago.
explanation for what he had.
What happened?
She busted his ass.
For sure.
She bust his ass.
And he told her because he wasn't getting
Yo,
no
man,
pussy.
they got ego. Like, we got a problem with things being done on if it's not on our terms. And I think when somebody kick you to the curb, that's like a bruising to your ego.
Yeah.
Because we want things to be done when we want it to be done. We don't want to
Your
do
ego get bruised and then you
Yeah.
go on television
tirade.
and tell everybody.
He said, you know what, I'm coming out with an album, and
But
I'm going to
then-
sell it using you.
But then he came out with a song called Entanglement
With Rick
featuring
Ross.
Rick Ross last night. So now the label probably was looking like, well, look, the label probably like, look, you're naming everybody's mouth right now. So what you gonna do? He probably was, look, I'm just gonna come out with this banger.
Well, that's the other side. So do y'all think that a lot of this shit had something to do
Opportunity. It's just opportunity. I think maybe she wanted to get the Red Table Talk out there more to more platforms other than Facebook, where it was at right now.
Hey,
Don't
hey,
do the
August.
first prince like that.
Hey,
Because I
August,
feel like,
I'm not
honestly,
talking
I feel like,
I ain't seen Will face like that.
dude, they got
since
12
I've
million
seen
views on Facebook. Like,
Hey, August, I know I ain't talked to you.
we don't
about-
even use Facebook.
I wouldn't mind being entertained with Jada, but you gotta know what the fuck you getting into. I don't think August went to that
Yeah.
shit knowing what was going on.
Yeah, Jada is zesty one.
She was entangling him and he didn't even know.
He didn't
Right.
know. Yeah. And then he tried to, like, in an interview, he was like, she used, in an interview with Lil Wayne, he was like, you know, like, she used the right word. He was like, it really was an entanglement. I'm like, yo, this boy is thrown off. Like, he's trying
Entanglement actually is the right word. I don't know if y'all ever looked at that.
He's trying to get
It is
back.
a word.
No,
He's trying to get back
it's-
in the pussy
it
now.
was
Like
the-
he done read it, and then now he's trying to get back in there now. Like, it's just like, don't
So
use
Jada
that
really a
word in
fella?
this moment.
So Jada really a fella?
Huh?
She was doing this since Menace to Society, huh?
Yeah, right before that.
Pernell, I thought Kane was Pernell's son.
Kane Dwayne, Pernell, Mr. Nate.
Well, Pernell was old.
One of my homies was like, Jada. I
Pernell
was
was
like, why would you say that? And then that shit came on Red Tail. I was like, you know what? Jada might be the hoe.
I ain't gonna say all that.
She might be, man.
She might be sexually free.
Yo, who would y'all want to be in the entanglement with? Like, who was y'all like crushes? Like, I know Jada was one of my crushes growing up, like actresses. I got another one. I want to see if y'all name her. Go ahead.
I gotta check my Instagram.
New.
I'm talking about
Lauren London.
Okay.
Oh, like,
Lauren London when she was new.
Yeah, old heads. I'm thinking more old heads, like Jada.
Old heads? Oh, you smart older.
Like Cherokee.
Tearing my ass? You talking about? I don't know who that is, man.
A lot of niggas want to her back in the day. Don't front.
Right. She watched this shit down.
Don't front on DS.
She probably cornball down.
You know who I always like? Chili.
Yeah.
Chili.
I like Chili.
Chili boring, though.
I think if I name mine, y'all gonna be like,
She's boring.
oh yeah. I think y'all all like that.
I know who you like, nigga. I already know who
You know who I
Who
who play like
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
I know what you like. He said Whoopi Goldberg. Like, that's so dope. Like, sister,
What?
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, that's
I ain't
No,
gonna
hell
step on your toes with that one.
Hell no, not her. I got one for y'all. I'm surprised I ain't say it. Go, wait. Who you got?
Stacey Dash at the
Regina
joint.
King.
I like
Stacey Dash was another
Stacey
one.
Dash a good one.
Stacey Dash was the one that everybody loved. Come on.
Tamia.
Regina Hall, I'm sorry.
Tamia.
Regina Hall.
Yeah.
Craig's sister.
Not
The
Craig.
voice is
No, that's
No, you
Regina
thinking
King.
Okay, Regina Hall, the funny one. The
Hall.
funny one. Okay.
King. That's man.
She on
Tamia,
Black
yeah.
Monday, right? That's on Black Monday. Tamia, that's another one.
I
Who
like
else?
Tamia.
Nia Long.
Nia
That's
Long.
who that is. That's the
Nia
one.
Long.
That's who I
Nia
was
Long.
thinking on. Nia Long.
I like Nia Long since Friday.
Nia Long.
Neil Long and best man though.
Nia Long.
Neil Long and best man.
Nia Long.
Nia Long and Friday.
Nia Long and Friday with the
Friday.
rainbow clothes on, with that
The
hard
little short cut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
the
the
short cut.
the
Y'all
cheap
not
clothes
With the
on.
sweats on.
Y'all
Yup.
remember Best
Nia
Man,
Long.
right? Y'all remember Best Man?
Yeah.
You seen Best Man?
Yeah.
The lingerie scene when he came back to the.
Oh shit.
And she's waiting.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. I just know for a fact that
Definitely
nigga
go.
got that shit bookmarked because he like was adamant about that.
So that's
No,
I
that's
remember
it.
that
That's
one.
the
I
one.
remember that one. It's the last
I
one.
did 4738. The
Yeah,
last
4738.
He gonna pull
I
the
had
titties
that
out.
bookmark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Gabrielle Union?
Nah.
That'd be
I never
cool as
liked
shit,
that.
man. Like,
She said she
y'all front on that.
I don't know. D-Wade threw me off, so I ain't even mentioning her.
What?
They just
She
nah, not
freak
you.
with it.
Big Mama.
Nah.
She's a Big Mama's house. I forgot about that. Nia Long.
Yeah, she was.
Like, yeah, shit. She definitely.
Big Mama's house.
All right,
Remember
so-
you watched her change her clothes when he was Big Mama?
Yeah,
She changed her
right,
clothes.
right. Martin funny as shit.
All right.
What else we got, man?
Yeah.
Yo, we missed the rest in peace though.
Oh, we did.
Yes, we did. Naya Rivera.
Oh
Yeah, we did.
So yeah,
From Glee.
she was on a boating accident, or they assumed
You used to watch Glee?
No.
That's shredded.
Glee star.
I knew.
I knew he wasn't gonna mention it, so I was like,
I know who she was from Big Sean song.
Which end of the, what did Glee come on?
Big Sean.
Yeah,
Why was she
that
in
was
Big
on
Sean?
tennis.
No, but that was
What did Glee come on? Like Nickelodeon or something?
not at the time.
Me neither.
But that was his ex.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said my
The
new
rest
girl's
in peace
on
to
Glee
her.
and shit. Probably making more money than me and shit. That's he was talking about her.
Yeah.
Oh, not the song where he's like, you know, fuck.
No.
Oh,
That was Ariana Grande he was talking about. That one, right?
What y'all talking about?
Was it Ariana or was it
What artist?
Big Sean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that
He
she
was
on
dating the
Glee.
chick- he was
He was
dating
dating
the
that
chick
chick. That was his
that
ex. That was his ex.
Yeah. So yeah, she died in a boating accident, and we assuming there's still questions to be had about that. She went on a boat with her 4-year-old son.
That's
They
it.
found her 4-year-old son sleeping on the boat. So
But didn't they say like somehow she they both was off the boat and she ended up getting her son back on the boat or some shit like that? I think I heard something like that.
I didn't hear that. I just heard her son stayed. I heard her son stayed on the boat.
I thought they had something to do with that. But yeah, rest in peace to her. That's a tragic story too. But no
There was
reason.
a few of her like childhood shows.
For real?
Yeah, Family Matters.
She was on Family Matters?
She was one of the little girls that like Richie. Little light skin girl with a mole, I think, something like that.
I remember Richie, the little young boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she used to like Richie, and Richie wasn't feeling her. She was on the
Richie wasn't really fun. No white boys. Richie was tripping.
Richie was on dog
Richie
days.
I
and
was
3
playing my
Jack.
crayons. They're all over.
Richie and 3 Jack.
Playing my crayons.
What are they, smart guys? She was in a couple shows, man.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah, like little guest spots and stuff. Man.
Smart guy.
I got a question for you, AJ.
Oh, that was the young boy with the ears.
AJ don't like when I ask him shit. Why can't I ask you something, bro?
I hate you. What's up?
Why can't I ask you something?
No, what's up?
I want to ask you about some folks, man.
Who's my folks?
Brashear Gray, man.
That's not my
Tell me
fucking
about
folks.
Who?
The boy Brashear Gray, the dude
That's
from
your fucking
Empire.
The young
Young boy from Empire.
Oh, because we got the same last name?
Yeah,
That was cute.
That was cute.
Yeah, but he was his wife escaped. Basically, it was at a gas station. She's saying that she got beaten by him for hours.
That nigga was like
Yeah,
Lucius
young
in
nigga
his
too.
mugshot.
He said like,
He like Lucius in his mugshot.
That's 28.
yeah, dog.
So that's confirmed. He's beating his wife.
Beat on his wife for hours.
Yeah, that's wild. He got
Fuck him too.
Ain't he from here? He from
Yeah,
Philly,
from
right?
Philly, yeah.
See how that goes? You know, just saying, but he gotta get fired now.
Fuck him.
I mean, something like that. Yeah, you done.
Didn't she say
Like, I don't see another opportunity for him after that.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon, yeah, he'll get an opportunity down.
He was Yaz. He was Yaz on the joint.
Yes.
Yes.
I gotta stop laughing. I mean, while I'm talking about these serious situations.
I know you
That's
I'm
cool.
making
I
a
don't
lot
want
of
to give
jokes.
too much energy to that
Right.
shit.
Me neither.
Me neither.
So on his wife.
My niggas didn't stop watching Empire.
You not, yeah, man.
We hope.
Ever since Jussie. Empire just went wrong.
Even before that.
Right.
I was done with it before that.
Didn't Lucius throw Jussie in the trash on that show?
He did. He said, did he know Jussie in the trash?
You put him in a tin can.
Definitely did.
He threw Jussie in the trash.
That's where all his music came from.
Right, he
His
was.
music came from the pain.
Throw the
He
whole
said, Dad, you
child.
threw me in the
And
trash
he
when
said,
I was
yeah,
gay.
He used to sing that in Lucius Club. We should be standing in the back, mad.
That was a whole new meaning to throw it all. Throw the whole baby away.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Throw him away.
Washington Redskins, man.
What about them bum ass niggas?
They finally, they've been petitioning for them to change the name forever.
I've been petitioning for them to change their name.
They feel like it's finally some traction on it once the sponsors get involved. FedEx, Nike, Pepsi. Once they start pulling the sponsorship dollars, that's what exact changed the money.
Bottom day, that's the bottom line, man. So yeah, Snyder, that's all he cared about. Anyway, they said back in 2000, I think it was 2012, he said he would never change it.
Right.
But again, like what you just said, just reiterating it is when the sponsors start pulling that stuff, like when the money get affected, then you gotta do something about it. The guy that was reported to have what do you do? Not legalized. I cannot remember the name for it or whatever. But he had a bunch of different names.
Petitioning?
It's not petitioning. Will you not copyright? He trademark. He trademarked a bunch of names that were possible for a DC team or for the Redskins or whatever. They said that he don't even want no money. They said that he trademarked it because he didn't want somebody else to do it and try to capitalize off of it. I think he's a fool.
He's definitely going to get cashed out.
He gotta get cashed out, but he's saying he don't want to do it. He want to help. He want to get him the name. Like
That was weird. What the fuck you doing?
I mean, it's a
I told
watch.
you, he didn't want nobody else to do it to hold them ransom like that.
I think
He's a fucking dickhead.
Right.
Redskins not shit. So it's just like, to me, it's like,
let's start there.
Yeah, let's just start there.
there.
I don't feel like, I just feel like,
fans.
I don't care what their names is. Like
No, but they named shit
like
out.
the players that they got is.
They had it. They was.
What y'all want their name to be?
What do you think would be a good name?
I mean, Redskins. So how do you feel about Cleveland Indians?
Exactly.
I don't.
I'm just saying, like,
Listen, I personally don't find offense to Indians, but But at the same time,
You're
if
not
they
an Indian.
right, I'm not an Indian, and if any of them have a problem with it, I believe that it's our responsibility as a society to do it.
The
Right.
old heads.
If I took offense, well, I might like it. It might be homage to me, but I'm just saying, like, if any of them have a problem with it, like, if they have a problem with their name, I think they should.
I mean, did any players that play for the Redskins had a problem with it?
The players don't
Yeah,
matter.
Redskins
It's about the
sure.
people that they're.
I understand that. But
the
at the
connotation
same time,
is
also,
that
they won
what
one
I'm saying.
Super Bowl, and the one Super Bowl that they won was with a black quarterback.
So you saying,
and that's
so you saying that winning? Are you saying that winning trumps was the right
No,
thing to
because
do?
they don't win.
It don't matter. I'm just
I'm
we
just
just talking about the
saying,
name.
But if they was, I don't think this would be.
They don't win.
No, I don't know.
I just feel like
So you think that's the reason why they haven't?
No.
changed
What
it?
I'm saying is they're changing it now because right now, like we said before, everything is sensitive right now.
Right.
Everything is sensitive. So if I'm not gonna say all right. Say if the George Floyd thing didn't happen, I don't think we would be talking about the Washington Redskins thing right now.
We were. It was something that
No,
kept coming up in
and yeah,
news over the years.
a couple years ago, yeah. But I don't think it was to the point where as though
I absolutely think
don't
this
feel
is
as though,
the time.
like people are selling these stakes to the team. I mean, of the team now because of this now, and I think it just goes back to the George Floyd situation.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if the George Floyd situation wasn't there, would they still have interest in the team? Of course they would. I just think now that everything is sensitive now, that now that they want to bet, now that they want to sell it, now they want to sell the stake of the team, and I feel like it's all because of what's going on right now. Like everything is sensitive right now. So now I feel like the Redskins is,
But
they have to change the name now because of the times that we in right now. But we wasn't in the times that we in right now. It wouldn't be a big deal.
It was, but that's you wrong about that. That's
what I'm saying is 5 years ago. 5 years ago, when they voted to keep the name. 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So now that everything that's happening now, the world that we live in now, is like they have to do it now. Right. When you got sponsors wanting to leave you play at FedEx Stadium. FedEx came to you and is threatening to leave the team and pull the sponsorship now. So it's like, all right, so now we got to do something. But all this is over the injustice that's going on right now.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we definitely think
so
the team came from the team.
So I feel like the owners, from the owner's perspective, it's like, all right, we got to do something now to keep these sponsors.
Right.
So that's why they're changing the name. What I'm saying is, if this didn't happen,
he was adamant about never changing. Like you said,
2020, they'll be the Washington
2012,
Redskins.
2013, he said that.
They'll be the Washington
They
Redskins.
would be he still don't want to do it. He's doing it begrudgingly.
I mean, he don't. But it's the dollar sign.
Right, absolutely.
Follow the money. They can change their name to the Doormats.
They can change their name to the Generals or something.
And they're gonna keep
like
they're gonna keep the same colors and all that. They got to.
In 5 years, they probably can start another name change because they ain't gonna be shit again. But
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the Cleveland Indians. They're gonna complain about that next.
fun fact.
But they've already been complaining
I
about
know,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's gonna be nice. Cleveland Indians gonna be nice.
Like they should. Rightfully so.
Brought up to me though, one of my friends, she had brought up to me. She wasn't really sure about it. She said she had heard something about it. She was staying in DC. There's so many like Dallas fans in DC.
Mhm.
And she was like trying to figure out why it was, but she thinks it's because it's Redskins was one of the last team to integrate.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So that made
They were the last team.
They were the last team
Yeah.
to integrate. So I mean that what we're talking about right now, as far as like the name change and everything, like it goes back so many years. And
We talked about it like an episode ago. It was on episode 10. I think we talked about this in depth.
Yeah.
We did, because I remember giving out dates and stuff like that, and talking about the owner George Marshall and stuff
Right.
like that.
So I remember you saying that. Right. But like they just their fan base, period. Like that, they may not have that fan base because of that incident alone.
Right.
So I don't know.
And the history is always gonna be there. Like you can't change the history. The history is gonna be there. Whether they was the last team to be integrated with the owner Marshall that you were just saying, with the he was the first black quarterback to actually win the Super Bowl.
Doug Williams.
Yeah, Doug Williams. He was the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl, and he played for the Redskins.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure probably 30 out of the 52 players on the team is black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of the
So it's like, I think everything is pressured with what's going on now. Like, they got to do it.
As if things couldn't get any worse for them. They got 15 female risking employees as sexual harassment. Have you heard about that?
I heard about it.
Nah, I haven't.
It was from 2006
to 2019.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah.
So to last year, yeah. So it's been going on. It's been a culture for them since 2006. Is that 13 years?
Yeah. Wow. They said the radio announcer allegedly, a couple reporters of their team, and they trying to make a claim that the owners did know about it, but they just kept quiet about it.
They had the dance team, the cheerleaders. They had do a topless photo shoot, and then also
Was they at this space?
we gotta stop making jokes while we talking serious, man. Serious shit, man. But the dance team was
We're like, I was not there for that one.
dance was subject to a topless photo shoot. I believe I'm not, but don't. You might have want to Google this, but it was back like a few years back. It was I want to say like 2000.
So did they agree to it?
Anyway, let me say this. They also at the end of the night, they also basically was auctioned off to the male shareholders and stuff like that.
Oh, that shit is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
For that company for the night.
If that's true, the owner
For that
got to
company
go.
for the night.
That's just.
And they're saying that the owner is gonna stay.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna stay for now
That's
because
some wild
they gonna
shit.
fight it for sure. They gotta protect the brand.
That's crazy.
But
Not auctioned, but yeah, basically
if it
matched
comes
up.
if it comes to be true, they all gotta go. They all gotta go. That's true. But that's early in the stages. Like that just came out probably like 2-3 days ago. That's something that we just gonna have to follow up with that on down the line because we don't really know the facts. We just know the accusations, which is wild. But that ain't nothing. It ain't no more information on it. So it's like they're going to go to court and all that. Washington's a mess, man. I just want to go to Griffin for brunch. That's it, man.
It don't never be all this shit going on down there.
I just want to go to Griffin.
Be love, nothing but love.
Oh, while we talking about Washington real quick, but did y'all know that we get our most listeners from the DMV area?
We do?
Yeah, besides Philadelphia, of course. The DMV area, we get our next, highest downloads.
Oh, y'all fucking lit. Yeah, Redskins is flames.
It's probably from AJ.
We
We celebrate AJ's birthday every year down there.
Other than Redskins, man. I can tell you that, though. So.
Who are you fans of?
Probably Dallas, everywhere else that's not in DC.
So who Redskins fans?
Matt.
In DC.
Matt's the only one. My boy Matt. Shout out to Matt.
Yeah, Ice.
So yeah, Ice definitely is a Redskins
Yeah,
Your
fan.
team ass.
That's crazy.
Yeah, too, man. No, but yeah, man. So I want to give a shout out to the DMV area for listening. Thank you.
For sure. I didn't know y'all fuck with us like that.
We even got somebody in Cairo. I don't know who the fuck it is, but we got one dude in Cairo. Listen,
One dude.
shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
He probably camel like with his headphones on.
Pass the word around.
Right.
Pass the word around.
RPG and a missile. Fucking with it. I like it though. I can get behind that. I support y'all.
Stereotype.
That's some fucked up shit, dog.
That's what's wrong with the radio today.
That was wrong. We got to delete that. We got to cut that out.
No, we don't.
We got to cut that out. Don't cancel me.
It's gonna be 3 of us. It's gonna be 3 of us next week. Tom, quick production team, dog. Quick, like y'all. This line up right now. This cool, y'all.
We got an HR, but I'm reporting to
We're
HR.
gonna substitute you, man.
Right. Y'all HR. We all HR. No, that's funny as shit.
Picture was funny.
Right.
No.
No.
No. We'll never get through a show, man.
No,
Never.
Lane's Carpet Cleaning is a family-owned business emphasizing customer satisfaction. We focus on delivering the best carpet cleaning and upholstery service experience one can find. Our top-notch cleaning service can help extend the life of your furnishings. Contact Lane's Carpet Cleaning for more info. You won't be disappointed. That's Lane's Carpet Cleaning, Lane's _carpet_cleaning on Instagram. Good Space Studio, which provides a photography space to rent for photographers and creatives alike, promoting good creations, good vibes. Follow at Good Space Studio PHL on IG and Facebook. That's Good Space Studio PHL on Instagram and Facebook.
So, life in the bubble, NFL, NBA, excuse me. NBA, that's finally almost there. What's today? Sunday the 19th. We're almost there. A few more days. Another week. We'll be right
Damn,
back.
we is
2
almost
weeks.
there.
2 weeks away.
Week and a half, right?
Well, I think they starting scrimmages this week.
Yeah, so we'll be able to see something.
They doing scrim. We starting to see something.
I seen Ben shooting some threes.
They started
Oh, here we
baseball
go
already.
again, boy. Here we go
Yeah.
again.
I mean, we about to see these niggas with no fans.
But they ain't got no fans, so I feel like Ben gonna be a lot more comfortable.
I actually agree with y'all on that. I hate seeing Ben Simmons videos of just shooting threes in
Yeah.
practice. This shit annoys me so much because he doesn't do it in the game at all.
Right.
But again, to y'all point, with
People
no
love
fans,
summer.
he ain't got to worry about nobody ridiculing him. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Except social media, but
It'd
whatever.
be funny as shit because when he do shoot a three, he make that joint like
shit
the
look-
whole
Yo, his
crowd
form look
erupts.
good.
No, it do. I'm talking about like in game though, like the whole crowd just goes crazy just because he shot
Right,
that three.
just
You know?
'cause he shot.
That joint be like second quarter with 11 minutes left to go, and he make a three. And
I
everybody
think
going
he
crazy.
might have thought like it was like unorthodox because he left-handed, but he played a lot with his right hand. Like I don't know whether he's really left-handed or right-handed. Honestly,
He do a lot with his right.
he do a lot with his right hand, but he shoot left-handed,
A lot of the best.
and it's like he's real unorthodox. So the shot, I think with no fans, I think the shot definitely gonna come. But in practice, it looked good. The form looked good. They was talking about his form. His form looked great in practice.
Well, overall, what do y'all think of the bubble? NBA, what do y'all think?
I
Of
think
it?
a lot,
Food
a
on
lot,
that
a lot of
shit.
niggas
I
is
mean-
ranting already. They calling that snitch hotline back and forth. They said they trying to get LeBron suspended.
Yo, they really got
Right.
everything in the
They
bubble
said-
though.
they said
Like
LeBron
you really
stepping
can't
on
be
the
mad
bubble.
at. Like they really can't be upset right now. Like they really got everything in the bubble.
Yeah,
Like everything. Like
I think the
Except good
bubble.
food.
like we work for things. We
No, they
trying
got
to work
good
to the
food. You just
like
seeing that
we
room,
work to the
you know what
point
I'm saying?
where we want the things that they want, but they got that in the bubble.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? It's like y'all really like are y'all really gonna complain about this? Like you know what I'm
I
saying?
like what Patrick Beverly said. He said it is what you make it. And his
I mean it
his
is.
barracks.
They told
His
me that
barracks
about
are
college.
like
Pat Beverly had like 50 packs of low cheese.
Right.
On for niggas.
It reminds me of college.
Some niggas
You in your
had 50
dorm.
packs
I
of
like that.
fucking
You know what I'm saying?
oodles and noodles,
Yeah,
and that's
he said
exactly how
that's what you make
college
it, man.
is.
I like that.
Listen,
I
if
think-
when you work all your life for that chip, you work all your life for that ring. Something like this, this ain't nothing. Like this ain't nothing to a lot of people.
And a lot
It depends on how hungry you is.
And a lot of people, this was the most. This was some of the best times of their life. So like some people enjoy that college experience. You know what I mean? Where you had things, where you lived those same, this way that they are now. And
Right.
So,
But I think it's even funny, like you walking down the hallway, you seeing people from other teams
Right.
like around, like you know what I'm saying.
you think,
I think
they probably keep
I think
it
it's kind of
together.
decent, like it's because at the end of the day, like everything is a fraternity. At the end of the day, like all NBA players, like regardless on the court, they might not like each other on the court, which is good, which I really respect because of competitiveness. But off the court, it's like
Like what if they
like
had,
they cool, like
what if they had like one conference in one hotel, like on one because they could have a whole team on the floor. Like they could have 16 floors. You know, a lot of them doing.
what
like,
would be
hotels.
what would be
Decent
funny
conference
is
hotel.
when the teams get eliminated, like them leaving the bubble, like if it makes it for more space for everybody else. Like, oh yeah, I can stretch out now. Like the Pacers is eliminated. I can go down this way now. I can go down this way now.
I
Like
think
like
Walk of shame.
I think
Yeah,
the
it's-
idea of it, like the theory of it, being in a bubble, it's kind of like the tournament type shit. Like I think that's dope
Right.
to have the teams all in one place. I honestly think the bubble is going to fucking burst. When you talk about like COVID and shit like that.
Yeah, I just imagine when you get kicked out the bubble.
the wool came from nowhere though.
With a robe on.
like a little mutter on, but
Why
no,
did you leave?
like real shit, like COVID. I don't know how you keep that out of there, man. Like I know,
My-
definitely gonna get somebody up in there.
See,
Like,
I
you
think
gonna get some
we
women up in there.
I think we cool with it now. Like I want to see like if a superstar get COVID. Like let's just say Giannis catch COVID or Brian. Her and there.
He had it though.
All right, then.
But her is there though. What I'm saying is let's get to the playoffs.
I don't think
like
it
let's
matters.
just
You talking about
I don't
one
think
let's just say
playoffs
let's say
start.
like when the
That's
playoffs
gonna be
start.
crazy.
Let's say if the playoffs start You know what I'm saying? And God forbid, let's just say Brian get it. Like
You know Brian ain't getting it.
you don't know.
I know for a fact Brian ain't getting it.
I don't think it matters if it's a
Brian gets
superstar.
Brian ain't getting it.
Yo.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
If
I
Brian
don't think
get
it matters if it's a superstar that gets it. I think it matters if somebody in the bubble gets it. That's just bottom line.
Well, people in the bubble got it.
No, they weren't. I thought it wasn't in the
No,
bubble.
no. Some people did get it in the bubble and they had to leave. Yeah, some people got it.
If it's one person,
I don't think
I don't think nobody in the bubble got it.
I think somebody
niggas left
did.
for like personal family shit, but I don't think nobody in the bubble got left because
That personal
Or that
family
they
shit
had
shaky
what they
too.
said,
I don't know.
though.
I don't know what that personal
may
family.
have- yeah, that's
that
what they
personal
said.
family shit is shaky, dog. Like I don't know. Now all of a sudden everybody got personal family. Like you know what I'm saying? Personal family issues.
I wouldn't blame the NBA for saying that though.
No, I mean that's
The
just
NBA would say it was
that's just
personal shit
protecting
'cause
them.
they- 'cause they
That's
win
protecting the
one-
brand.
You're
You don't
right.
want that out
But I
there.
think what
That's
Dre
protecting the
was saying
brand.
Was, say it's playoff.
Say playoff time come,
finals
and let's just say
Brian
a
get that shit.
superstar
He got
is
shit.
a crazy. I'm
He's
just.
saying like a star player, like a star player, like say Giannis.
I'm just. I said Giannis too.
I said that just on the strength of it don't matter even
Just period.
even play up because I said the same shit we doing in sports. Like we got our fantasy league with football and shit coming up, but it's just like
Let's say somebody get hurt.
Say no, not even hurt. But if you got COVID, then you hurt. You're out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got top player going out for 2 weeks, and in between that time, you got your star wide receiver. Like you may have your quarterback go out for 2 weeks, quarantine, 14 weeks. But in the middle of that, now your top wide receiver goes out in the middle of that. So now in a week when your quarterback comes out, now you still got your top wide receiver out for another week or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
One more thing. Let me add something to that. Imagine coming back. What's the mentality coming back? Because what if you like, oh, that was like the worst experience. I couldn't do nothing. I was stuck. I was fucking
Like conditioning wise and things like
coming
that.
back, conditioning wise, that might turn into a 6 week thing. It could be like
Right.
a 6 week thing, but like if you think it's 2 weeks, but 2 weeks.
I just hope
is
none
the
of it happen.
virus.
I just hope none of it happen. I just hope they go down there, they ball. Let's just end the
I'm talking about the
season.
mentality
Let's
to come
end the
back.
season, man. Let's
What's your
get this
mentality
year
about getting
over
sick
with.
Again? What's your mentality about, you know what I mean, being back around the team and you're like, well, you don't know where it came from.
personally, if it's me, I'm not thinking about that. Like I don't want to.
But
I'm
I
just saying
respect.
that you-
But
that
I
you
respect the
for that.
NBA for having a plan.
And I was-
At least they got a plan on how to do things. Like they got a plan. They came up with a whole plan for this, and we could go back to the NFL thing. You know what I'm saying, with the players coming out
Not knowing
complaining, not knowing what's going on. Rookies is reporting tomorrow.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying, and they don't have no plan, no nothing on how to contain this pandemic that's going on, or at least try to do it.
If you think about the NFL, that's 32 teams, 32 cities. They're not even in a bubble.
Right.
So it's not like
They said right now, out of the 32 teams, like 10 or 11 of them is on lockdown right now. So it's like, how is other players going to travel to the city to play in this stadium with and they on lockdown?
What you got, AJ?
I'm sorry, man. This nigga Kanye West is fucking crazy.
What he do?
dog.
What you do, man?
He said Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves, but she only had them go work for other white people. So he just said this.
But she only had to do what?
She only sent them to go work for other white people. Yo, Kanye be fucking drooling. dog.
That's your president.
Could you imagine that? Like,
Yo.
Yeah, and who's really going to vote for Kanye? Honestly, who?
let's see, have like 500. You gonna have like 500 votes. And that motherfucker, man.
Oh, fucking 500
10
votes.
And that's gonna be everybody from 500 niggas from Chicago.
Well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Yo, we leaving right now.
The girl said, "Yo, we leaving right now."
Yo, he said it a while ago, didn't he? Though he said that a couple years ago.
Did he just say this today?
It just came out. It said other notes from the events include Kanye saying that Democrats ain't done shit for blacks. Kanye saying that the most ridiculous.
So he's a
thing
Republican?
heard is that he'll end up splitting votes.
He a Republican?
And also Kanye sharing this emotional story in which he indicated he's opposed to birth control the morning after pill. As you can see in the clip below, he says that he almost killed his daughter, and then followed that up by saying no more plan B, plan A, after he was asked what the point of that antidote was. Yo, this nigga is like he be on some shit.
So Ye is basically Trump 2.0.
He gonna
Trump
be worse
Jr.
than Trump. He gonna
Trump Jr.
Niggas
Trump
better
Jr.
Niggas better not vote for Ye, bro.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, he was wild.
The niggas
Man.
are gonna vote for you.
I'll tell you one thing though. He come on with some comfortable sneaks.
Dre got
I
some
ain't.
Yeezys right now.
Yo.
You do?
Yeah, I do. But listen, he got some comfortable sneaks, dog. I ain't
You
gonna
gonna
hold
wear
you.
it to the inauguration, ain't you? Bro?
No.
He said, no, I ain't gonna wear them John. I'm gonna something else.
Let's see what happens this week, man. 'Cause
I wear Reeboks.
It's crazy how we didn't put out the John last week and then all this shit happened this week. So
All right,
let's see what happened, man.
I think it's. I don't know. Go ahead.
Man, that 46, boy.
46
40.
dubs. 46 dubs.
That 46 is
46
sitting
dubs.
crazy, ain't it?
Well, I think that might be it.
I blame D Wade for this.
That might
D
be
Wade
the
introduced us to the
conclusion of
46.
episode 11. We want to thank everybody for downloading, subscribing, sharing.
Thank y'all for the support. We gonna have the merch soon.
Yes, we're gonna have some shirts and
Y'all want to show the merch?
Yeah,
I ain't got
one
mine
of the
on.
shirts. It's
I can't
one of
find
the
mine, so I just try
Yeah,
to.
Dre don't give a fuck.
One of the shirts.
I can't, nigga. You were, nigga. We not gonna start with you,
I
nigga.
got mine on today.
Nigga, we not gonna start with you,
I
bro.
got mine on today.
We can't get right. We just can't all do it.
We can't do that at once, but
We'll get there.
we gonna get there. And
Thanks for subscribing, and I want to remind everybody.
Yo.
to rate and review.
shout out to Reese
Yes,
for the intro.
yes. Shout out. Who else? You want to give us any shout out, AJ?
Who made the shirts?
Shout out to my shooter. Damn, he's such a good shooter.
Shout out to my shooter.
Wrap that
Quay
up.
said no.
And we're out.
Quay said
We're out
no.
here, man. Episode 11. We'll see you episode 12 next week. Until then, take care of yourself.
Hopefully.
Be safe.